Hey everybody, it's Kate's Garden Chicken and Cat Ramblings. Looks like we might be going to get a storm. I wasn't going to film this because there was a combine across the street making oodles of noise, but people always wonder, Kate, how does your garden grow so great and so prolific? Well, me and my little tomato plant and cage found the lid to the septic. Let me shrink it down. So Paul pulled off like a thin cap, and the rest of it underneath looks like, I don't think there'd be a double cap, but he's afraid it would crumble in on itself. It looks pretty old. We're not having any leaks or problem with that. No smells, nothing. I just put that over there so I didn't accidentally step in it in my ramblings. I had to rehome this little tomato plant. No wonder he wasn't growing very big. All that yucky rust down there. But she's been watered, and hopefully she'll survive the shock and trauma. But I wanted to show, I was afraid I was going to have to rehome this Mexican cucumber. I'm so glad I didn't have to, because look at these little babies. They're going to look like little watermelons when they're ripe, about an inch. They're so cute. And nothing on the Armenian cucumbers, but on just my regular kind that you just eat or pickle or whatever you want to do with. Look, little baby ones. So yeah, you know, I always try to pick what looks like the best, most fertile part of the yard, and sure enough, here's where they dug last year and charged us 120 bucks to find nothing but a hole, and right there. So I think it was to the left, and that would be facing away from the house. But anywho, yeah, me and my garden ramblings, we found it finally. And I don't know if I possessed Paul to come out here and actually, I told him the other day that I thought I hit metal, and he came out with this little pokey rod thingy, and there it was. He dug it up. It was covered in like a foot and a half of clay. I mean, yeah, I understand over years of sediment, and God knows how long it's been there. Well, I think it was done in the early 70s, or sometime in the 70s or 60s. The old man, the guy who used to live here, is old and he can't really remember. But why not mark it, or bring the spout up, or, you know, not let it get covered in that much dirt? But Paul thought that 11 years ago when I first came, that first summer I grew watermelons, and for some reason he was thinking he hit a lid, but he couldn't quite remember where it was. But I don't think our watermelons were down in that part of the yard. But anywho, everything's doing great, and I was just, yeah, that's just my trick. Just plant your garden on top of the poop tank. Alright guys, glad we found it. Now to get that taken care of. But yay me, I'm such a detective. Anyway, the wind's picking up, and it's getting darker, and we're supposed to have maybe a rain shower. Gosh, I hope so, because I really don't want to water. Anyhow, you guys have a great afternoon. Bye.